Oh, dear. Look at these new muffs.
I love them.
I've been asking to get new muffs for centuries.
Have you done anything about it?
It's not my job.
Why not? It's your podcast.
It's yours as well, and you run the production company. Therefore, you provide the equipment, like the cameras and the microphones and the chairs.
And the mic muffs.
And the tables and the lights and the mic muffs.
The mic muffs are a specific.
What do you think of them, Kate?
What did I say at the very beginning?
You said we've got new mic muffs.
I think I said I love them.
Okay, well, let's
Are we going to
check
rewind?
the tape again.
Fine. Rewind. Oh, dear. Look at these new muffs.
I love them.
I've been asking to get new muffs for centuries. All right, I love the mic muffs. They're nice. It's a great colour blue.
I just feel like we need to hear it a bit more.
Yeah.
You know, that you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
If I was going to pick any colour, it would have been red and white.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it stands out more.
But you know, the colour of
Colours
the
of the
artwork on the podcast is blue.
It's blue.
Yeah.
And the lights are all blue.
Like, just
I get
behind
why
us.
you chose blue.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the muffs, Nick?
I really love them. I think they're good.
I love the muff.
Yeah. Baxter Shirley?
Rough.
Take that as a yes.
Yes, we will.
All right, everyone's in agreement. The muffs are great, finally. Thank you so much for finally getting them.
Okay. We've got literally 13 minutes to record this podcast because Kate turned up an hour and a half late. So 3, 2, 1.
Bodge and Kate have a lot on their plate.
Hello and welcome to Bodge and Kate Have a Lot on Their Plate. Coming up, what 24 hours in World of Frozen at Disneyland Paris was like. Are we bad parents for encouraging our 5-year-old to lie? Also, not one but 2 socially awkward interactions that happened. I say interactions, encounters over the weekend. And we're off to Budapest. But what's in store? All that and more in a bit. But first, if you haven't already, we'd love you to hit subscribe or follow. Leave a comment or review. You can do that on Apple Podcasts, Spotify or YouTube. Do one, do both. If you love us, you'll do one or the other.
That was a very slick intro, wasn't it?
Thank
That was
you
very
so
much like
much.
coming
It was-
up on today's show.
It was really, really good.
It was really.
tight.
I feel like I'm on the radio.
If you were talking over a ramp, they would go down.
Yeah.
Bodge and Kate.
And now,
we're
21
back.
Pilots. Dun, 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 dun,
Why would you
dun.
choose that song and not like a song everyone knows?
Because
You
when
know-
you were on Virgin Radio last and it was locked down, I used to have it on and it constantly played 21 Pilots.
It was never an out of the break song, was it, Nick?
No, never.
Never.
Do you know what
I
came
don't know.
on my happy playlist as I was cycling today? Bag Raiders Shooting Star was such a tune. You
What's
know?
I
that?
have no idea.
You're a shooting star that's...
Are we the
don't
only
know.
people that don't know that song?
That wasn't on Virgin.
No, it's such a tune. I'll play it to you
Where's
later.
it? What decade's it from? What era?
Probably it's the 2000s.
Is it one of those Australian songs that never
No.
made it over the vast body of water that separates you,
You know,
from
it
everywhere
goes...
else?
dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
that starts to ring a bell.
dun, dun, dun,
That's the
dun.
song I've heard off Instagram.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like it's a real song.
Oh, I genuinely didn't know that was an actual hit.
2009,
Yeah.
Bag Raiders.
Bag
Shooting-
Raiders.
Bag Raiders. Did I not say it
What a
properly?
strange
No, I just
name for a
wanted-
band.
Is it?
Bag Raiders.
I think I know
That was
what
what
it,
Baxter
I
was
think
just
I know
doing
what it
now.
means. Do you know
What do you
I mean?
mean? Listen to this.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Did. I never knew
Do
this
you
was a hit.
Do you know it?
I know it from
Oh, you don't-
Instagram.
oh, do you only know it for
It's a
Instagram?
popular Reels song.
Oh, I knew it when it was
Legit.
real, not a real.
Pre-real.
Pre-real.
It
when
sounds
it's
like
real.
a tune.
It's such a tune. You should listen to it.
Are we
And
gonna get sued
Yeah,
for playing?
we will.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop. No more. Who knew?
Oh, such a tune.
Now when
That-
you open up your laptop,
No,
it's
it's
going to start again.
again.
Yeah.
Go on, open up your laptop.
I think
That's
we'll be
it,
okay,
that's it.
you know. I think we'll be okay. Because
it
we
was-
talked a lot over it. So we've essentially remixed it.
Inside the podcast pavilion today, it's a full house. We have Baxter and Shirley.
Indeed.
I'm Kate Lawler, late in because of a system fault with our Volvo.
Well,
Nah,
I've system
mate.
fault with my wife,
Nah.
if you know what I mean.
System fault.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I put in home on the sat nav and it took me to Bodge's work.
Okay.
We need to contact Volvo.
So just little insight for the listeners. Volvo use Google Maps. Oh, you have to log in with Google Maps with a certain account. The account is mine, so I see all the activity that happens in the car.
Can you?
Yeah.
So if I'm going anywhere, you know, talk
Well, yeah,
about
but-
tracking me.
What do you mean? You're the one who
So
made me
obsessed.
find my phone on.
So obsessed with me.
Anyway,
Stalker.
recent destinations, work. Recent destinations, work.
Yeah, I know that. I said to you it took me to work, but
No,
I
I know, but-
pressed home.
You didn't press home, you pressed work. And that's why you drove to my work.
There's something not right because I did this the other day when I was coming home from school with Noah. I always do it just to check traffic. I
Yeah.
pressed home and then it said it was going to be 28 minutes. And I looked and it was taking me to your work. So there's an issue. There's
So
a
hold on,
system
this
fault.
happened before.
Yeah.
You went the wrong way, but hold on. You drove and you were in Camden.
Basically,
and that was the only moment that you realised that you were going the wrong way. Like you've lived in London and North London for a lot of time now.
And I put my faith in Google Maps. I thought, you know what? It sensed that there's a huge traffic jam near our house.
I'm going to take you to another part of London.
I'm going to take you around a different way. And it was only when it said I'm 9 minutes from home. And then I saw a bakery that I once went to with our friends who lived in Camden. And I was like, we're in how am I 9 minutes away from home? Looked at where it was taking me, taking me to your work. So then I had to drive from Camden back home, another 25 minutes.
Kate's thing quite often, and we actually have a jingle for this, which we'll play later in the show, but Kate was always like, do you know what? You're really smart, but you've got no common sense. Me, I've got common sense. I've got street smarts.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I stand by my comment.
Do you?
Sometimes I do think you lack common sense, even though you're the most intelligent person.
Okay, let's take the last 5 minutes of conversation and apply that to what you've just said. Your formula does not stand up.
My common sense was I pressed home and I followed the map. That's common sense.
Okay, but there's other factors that have to sort of come into
You cannot
vision
cede all control
to a computer.
to a computer. Yeah, you also have eyes.
You have eyes.
Well, I didn't know the area very well because it was somewhere I'd never been before. Anyway, we're here. I'm here.
You're so
I got
funny.
lost. I'm late, but we're still going to crack on.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
We just haven't got as long to record. So it's going to be a bit of a shorter episode today.
Yes, okay.
Sitting opposite me is my beautiful husband,
Hello.
aka my vegetarian. Could you sit on a
okay.
wedge?
Yeah, because I sit on this wedge that's allegedly meant to be better for my back, but I'm never
And
comfortable.
the man who's had his eyebrows threaded over the weekend because I can tell everything. Bod, you
Yeah.
probably didn't notice.
I didn't notice,
but I noticed things like that.
Yeah. What do you think?
They're very precise.
Yeah, but because you can't go too hard with them because otherwise you just.
It's really weird when you stare at someone's eyebrows
Especially
for
as a
ages. They
man.
look odd. Not your eyebrows don't look odd. I just mean eyebrows look odd if you stare at them for a long time.
And you've got to hold these ladies back sometimes. You've got to say, not too much, just tidy up. Because otherwise you don't want pencil thin.
You don't want fully shaped eyebrows. You want your eyebrows to look like your eyebrows, just a bit more manicured.
I have an issue with my eyebrows. They tend to do you remember Doc Brown from Back to the Future?
Yes.
We all
Marty!
do. Yeah.
And they just go out like
Yes.
that.
They do.
So I have to trim them back myself. I've got a little eyebrow trimmer. I do everything myself. Shave my head, trim my eyebrows.
You're a hero.
You lot are out here wasting money on all this nonsense.
Not all heroes wear capes.
It's so true.
You're such a champ.
He's a hairy
I'm
hero.
Well
a
done.
smart boy.
So anyway, we just got back from Disneyland Paris. I was working there. Bodge and Noah came along for the ride, enjoyed the park while I filmed some bits with ITV. We were there because over the weekend, a new area opened. It's called World of Frozen. Now, if you have kids who love the movies or who are as obsessed with Anna, Elsa and Olaf as Noah is, you've got to take them to Disneyland Paris because it's just phenomenal. You feel like you stepped right into the movie. You are like basically in Arendelle. There is a gorgeous ride called Frozen Ever After,
Yeah.
which Noah went on, and I
She
was
did.
so pleased.
But it's also fate that the first ride she goes on, she then becomes so scared. So scared after she won't go on any other ride.
Yeah.
This happened when we went to Florida on a ride. This time around, I said to the guy, we had a guide with us, and I was like, now, she's quite scared of rides. Is this fast? You know, is there any fast bits? And he's like, and he was Italian actually, but he went, there was drops. And I was like, drops doesn't sound great.
No.
Oh, no, not big drops. Not big. This is my
Yeah.
Italian. Anyway.
It's a really nice ride. You sit in a Viking-style boat and you float around the kingdom through scenes from Frozen, and you're
nice.
surrounded by music and incredible animatronics. And it's all indoors and dark and lovely. And then the boat just kind of like goes up a little ramp and then goes down a little ramp. It does that twice. And then you go backwards as well as going forwards.
As soon as it started to go backwards, grabbed hold of my hand. There was a lot of trepidation in her face. She was like looking around, like quite nervous.
Yeah.
She doesn't like going backwards.
And that's when it kind of, as it's going backwards, it then takes a turning and you start going up quite a steep hill, which means
That's the
what
other
goes up
side.
must come down. And the drop was terrifying for me. I screamed
it?
so loud.
It wasn't terrifying.
It was terrifying for me. Okay, I don't like rides. I don't go on roller coasters. I can't go upside
What I
down.
will say-
I don't like things that go fast. There is, at the end when they show you the photo in the video of you,
Yeah,
it doesn't even look like me.
not
The
like you.
veins in my neck are popping out.
just being taken over by the.
It was the best ride I've ever been on. at a theme park because it was magical.
Yep.
It had a drop, but
Yep.
it wasn't too scary.
Yep.
And I got really emotional. I actually welled up. And if I was with Noah, I'd have been bawling my eyes out because she just loves the film. And the animatronics now, they are just
Bang on.
next level. And at the end, you see, there's all the characters. It was beautiful and it was longer than I thought it would be. So it went on like a nice amount of time because sometimes these roller coasters, they're over and done with and you've
Yeah.
queued up for how long. And
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
bang
so
for your-
fair
good
play.
bang for your
Frozen
buck.
ever, good bang for your buck, Nick.
She did spend the last quarter of the ride crying her eyes out, and I was trying to console her.
What was her reaction when you dropped? Did she scream or was she just quiet?
She kind of screamed, but she doesn't scream in a kind of way. She's like, ah, like that kind of peril. She hates peril. And then she was like, Daddy, that was so scary. I was like, you're so brave. Well done. You were so brave. And she was like, I don't like it. Let me, Listen, it's very hard for kids. They either love that sort of stuff or they don't.
Mate.
And she's never liked it. And she then refused to go on any other rides apart from Aladdin's magic carpets,
In
which she went on
Acrobat.
twice, which she loved.
She loved it. And she also said she didn't want to go up high the second time. I ignored her and I took us up really high and she wasn't scared. So I do think sometimes we just got to push her out of her comfort zone, take her on these rides, get her a little bit scared, and eventually she'll be riding roller coasters with you.
I mean,
And going upside
the
down.
first time I went with her, she did go up high, so it's fine. I think what was really nice for me, well, basically the reason I went, Kate got booked for the job and she went, I've got no other childcare. I can't really come. She has to come with me. And they went, well, you need to bring someone else. So I was like, okay, let me do that because I get to spend essentially 2 days with Noah. And as soon as we got there, Kate had to go and work. So we got to go around the park together. So I don't get to spend that much one-on-one quality time with Noah. And to do it in Disney was just like
magic.
really special. So I'd say the best bits for her were the character meets.
Yeah.
Meeting Woody, Jessie from Toy Story. Oh, Mickey, Pluto came and sat down at our table when we were having...
Goofy.
Was it Goofy? Sorry. Goofy came and sat down at the table when we were having lunch.
I thought Goofy was hilarious. Whoever Goofy was. I mean, obviously it was Goofy.
Yeah.
Goofy was just, he had banter.
Goofy kept kissing my head.
He kept kissing your head. He then took somebody's seat. He pushed Noah's Disney ears off her head and into her chest, which she found hilarious. Then he pointed to Bodge as if Bodge had done it.
Brilliant.
He was bants.
Good gear.
Good
Just
crack.
good gear.
crack. And not all of them have good crack. Some of them are just really sweet and they want to hug and they spin you
nice.
around. But Goofy was how Goofy should be. He was Goofy.
I have to say, the hugs that Noah reserves for Disney characters, I don't think she's ever hugged us like that. Do you know what I mean? She'll go up to him and she'll close her eyes and she'll squeeze them. I'm like, can I have a hug? And she's just like, wet lettuce.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they getting better hugs than me?
Because
That's
Disney's
so good.
everything.
Disney's everything.
She
Is
met
that the-
Rapunzel.
You've talked about it on the pod before about what they're told to do.
Oh, yes. So they never break a hug.
They never break a hug. The kid has to let go first. I just find that so.
I
so
interviewed
nice.
Anna and Elsa in the castle, and
Yeah.
I said, "Is it true you never break a hug?" And they hugged me, and they waited for me to let go, and I was like, "It's true, isn't it? You never break a hug," and they didn't until I'd let go.
Do you know what I'd like
Even
to try?
grown-ups.
I'd like to try it and just see how.
Well,
long-
hug them.
Perhaps,
see how long
perhaps
they
they
can hang on
don't.
for.
Perhaps for men.
Oh well, no, not them.
Perhaps
Oh, no.
for men.
For men, they
perhaps for
probably
men.
do break the
Oh,
hug.
not there. I wouldn't do Anna or Elsa. Oh, you know what I mean.
Who would you
Who would you
favourite?
hug?
Who would you hug?
I'd like to hug Goofy. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
He is,
He's so
isn't he?
floppy.
Nick, thank you so much, by the way, for looking after Baxter and Shirley while we were away.
Pleasure.
I will say this though.
What?
I said to Nick,
Oh God.
"Call me if there's an emergency.
Oh,
all right, I
no,
need
sorry.
to be." You
This
can't-
was
Yeah.
terrible
But
timing.
it's timing and everything. And
So
I
let's talk
apologise.
about this. This
Yeah.
is just one more thing.
We got back to the hotel room. It was very late. She'd had a
Very
great
late.
afternoon. We'd gone for dinner. We put her to bed.
Yeah.
But before we put her to bed, obviously we were like, you've got to have a bath.
Got a
So
bath.
she went for a wee. And then I said, right, we're going to give you a bath now. Just wait here. I was about to give her a bath.
At
and
this
then
point, she was absolutely deliriously tired, right? And we were just trying to get her to bed as quickly as possible. And she was just
no.
being like as silly. You could see her brain was not working. And she was just being.
she was being funny. I love it when she's deliriously tired. She just turns into a funny,
No,
crazy.
but this explains the decision making. Is what I
Nick
mean.
calls.
I know.
And then I'm like, oh my God, who's died? And we're both looking and I'm like, put him on loudspeaker now, it's Baxter. And I thought Baxter had died. So then we take the call, but we walk into the bedroom and then suddenly Nick's on the phone. He's like, I've just got home. One of the dogs has pooed and one of the dogs has been sick. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then suddenly I hear, ah! And then basically Noah had trapped her fingers between the edge of the bathtub and the glass shower screen.
Oh, no.
But
She
it's a
pulled
plastic
this-
bit
she
under the
pulled
bottom of
this-
the shower
Yeah,
screen.
that's the.
Yeah, she'd pulled it from and
The
shut
seal.
it. And she'd pulled from underneath.
Oh, you don't
She'd
do
got herself into the bath. It was like she was trying to do her own bath, which
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you,
Respect.
the kicking and screaming we have to do to get her in the bath, and then she was over there.
Okay, so I was helping, yeah.
she's bawling her eyes out. I'm like, Nick, I can't hear you. What's going on? He's like, one of the dogs has been sick. I was like, for fuck's sake, Nick.
Sorry.
I was like, this is the bat phone. Reserve this for proper emergency. I was
Fine.
like, hasn't got keys.
Point taken.
Blah, blah, blah.
But
Yeah.
I'm blaming myself because I did say, didn't I? Call me. Call me, call me, call me,
Yeah,
call
and
me.
I got in and God, the wall of stench that hit me when I walked into that room. I was like, I thought there'd been an absolute accident, carnage. And I just saw bits everywhere. And I'm like, right, I'll call them and assess while I'm calling you.
Thank you for
I
tidying
don't want
that
you to
up.
think we're having a go at you.
No, but
But I did
Well, we are.
shit myself
Slightly.
thinking that
Okay,
Baxter, you were going to be.
okay, so it's call if he's dead.
Call if you're in an animal hospital, okay, with one
Okay,
of them.
fine.
Text if there's poo and pee.
That's
Call-
me texting.
Call
Yeah.
if you wake up and you can't wake one of the dogs up. Call if you are in the emergency vet.
Oh,
Call if you are on the way to an emergency vet or an animal hospital.
yeah,
Call
not-
if you want to ask what's for dinner later.
Yeah, not sick.
Anyway, thank you.
No, it's
And
a
then Noah
pleasure.
decided
Always a
after he'd calmed her down, I don't know what else we were doing, but then she basically tried to climb in the bath again, slipped and bashed her vagina on the edge of the bath. So then she was screaming at that as well.
I walked
no.
in and I was like, what are you doing? And then she just slipped. I was like, oh, God, no. So what are you...
There were
Absolute
3 things though.
carnage.
Oh, that was it. The day before she tried to put keys in a
Well,
plug
no,
socket.
what she did, she went... We were in the kitchen. And I had my keys on the side, and she was playing with them. She went, "Daddy, what happens if I put the keys in here?" I went, "You know when you're not really listening." I was
Yeah.
like, I looked. I was like, "No, no."
That's
Slow
your
motion.
fault for not putting the keys in the key pot outside in the hallway and leaving them right by a plug socket.
How
If the keys were in the
My
key pot,
fault.
Well, no, if the keys were in the key pot, she wouldn't have gone to the key pot, taken the keys out, and tried to put them in a socket. You put your keys right by a plug socket.
I think
Okay, but because
You're
I
asking
didn't
for trouble.
anticipate that she's never done
never
that
do it again.
before.
She'll never
put
do
them in
that
the key
again.
pot.
This is a learning.
She'll
This
never
is-
do it again.
This is educational.
It is. Just like when
You
she
know?
touched the iron with her finger.
Like,
She'll
I'll
never do that again.
never call again when the dog's
And I
sick.
never went, and I never blamed you for the iron thing.
I mean, you did.
I didn't.
You said it was my fault, and I said, of course it's my fault. I left the
No.
iron on, and I didn't put it up high. That was my fault.
I didn't blame you.
You said
You-
you've got to get the iron. I'm just saying you've got to put the keys away from a plug socket. Like you said, you can't leave the iron
It's
on.
quite a specific use
Hot.
case.
Yeah.
I think the iron on hot is probably more
traditional.
traditional danger.
True, yeah.
Rather than
Traditional.
keys near a plug
At
socket.
least it wasn't her hand. At least she didn't look like Harry from Home Alone when he touches the doorknob. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
just a little finger.
Was it just a
Just a
finger?
little finger.
It's funny in Home Alone that he would hold on to that doorknob for that long. Because you know, it's like when you hold something hot, you immediately
Straight
put your
away.
hand away. But he just held on to it for
Yeah,
ages.
there was no electrical current going through that made you hold on to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Movies.
Very interesting.
Movies. Anyway, we're back from Disneyland. We got back late last night. Today we're doing the podcast and
We
we're
are.
packing because we're off to Budapest tomorrow. More on that later. All right, it's the Easter holidays. One of my favourite things about Easter is hot cross buns. On the weekend, Bodge and I went for a dog walk via one of our favourite bakeries in North London. It's called Bagel. As you can imagine, they sell bagels. They don't
Yeah.
really sell much else. But at Easter, they sell these hybrid hot cross bun bagels called hot cross bagels.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Just
I tell you what, the bagels alone, oh my word.
Yeah.
I get the fried egg bagel.
course you
I'm going to talk about this.
Love that.
It's a fried egg.
Love it.
It's turkey bacon.
Nice.
It's cheese.
Nice.
Noah is now into fried eggs as a result of that bagel.
Mm.
I could eat that bagel over and over again. That might be how I die.
My
That's
go-to
good.
is
I
a
love it.
sesame bagel with some olive oil and a fried egg. Just that.
Oh, nice.
Delicious.
That's
just
good.
simple and salt.
Yeah.
And salt. But I was in the mood for something sweet over the weekend. So I said, please may I have a hot cross bagel toasted? Do you have any spread that isn't butter? And she said,
This woman actually,
What do you mean?
She looked at her and I was standing to the side. I was like, and you know, you see an interaction between two people and you're like, you may as well be speaking two different languages.
it's just not difficult. I'm like, come on, I used to work as a waitress. You take people's orders and you kind of listen to them. She went, what do you mean? I was like, I want the bagel, the hot cross bagel toasted, but I don't eat butter. So just margarine. She was like, we've got cream cheese. And I was like, no, I don't really want cream. Do you not have any alternative to butter, like a
Yeah.
margarine?
This was the best one.
The next thing she went, I can put some salad in there for you. I was like, are you not
Have
hearing?
you ever eaten a hot cross bun?
I'm
Who
ordering
has ever put salad in a hot
and
cross
cream
bun?
cheese? I was like, forget it. I won't have the hot cross bagel because
What?
if I can't have something like a margarine on it,
You need something moist on it.
yeah, I don't
Absolutely.
want cream cheese on it.
No.
I
Yeah.
mean, some people might.
It changes the flavour profile
It's
too much.
Then it's savoury. It's not. I wanted sweet
I'm just thinking now, cream cheese and a hot cross bun.
Yeah,
wouldn't be
it's probably
awful.
okay. It
Didn't want
wasn't
it
for-
then.
Didn't want it then.
Didn't
It's
want
not salad.
Salad is crazy.
Come on, mate.
Oh, I really fancy our toasted hot cross bagel with some cucumber and tomatoes today.
Yeah.
No, thank you. So then I was like, can I just get a sesame bagel with a
Yeah.
fried egg in? You got any olive oil? She went, no. I was like, okay. She went, but the egg is cooked in oil. So you'll have a bit of oil from the egg. I was like, okay. Fine. That's okay. She went, do you want any tomatoes or cucumbers? I was like, you're really pushing the salad thing on you. Let's go. Just go for it. I'll have the salad. It was so painful.
Oh.
It was one of the most awkward interactions because I could see him staring. There was a massive queue building behind. All I wanted was some margarine. All I wanted was
Just
some margarine.
Marge. That should
I
be.
think she'd
They
ever
should
heard
have
of
it.
margarine.
They should have it.
Didn't you have an awkward interaction?
Well, I did. I mean, yours person was listening, which is lucky. I was at a theatre show the other night.
Yeah.
Just a little concert version of In Pieces. I bought the last ticket up the back left. It was £24.
Cheap.
It's a 20. It was good.
Was there a
Back there,
massive
how-
pole sitting in front
So
of
it
your
was
face?
a rake audience. No, not obstructed. No obstructions. It was
Okay,
good.
just
really,
tucked away at the back.
Really, really happy
Was it
with my
hot?
seat.
I find theatres too hot
Always too hot and
or too cold.
Mm-hmm.
Never just right.
It's one or the other.
never just right, just one or the other. Never
Yeah.
perfect.
Never perfect.
Anyway, so the show started. It was the first version of this concert called In Pieces. It was really good. But they'd only got into the theatre 2 hours before the show had started. So they had a bit of a technical issue. So the guy came on and had to stop the show. And then there was
Stop the show halfway through.
stop the show 3 songs in. So they'd started, they said welcome, and then they had to stop the show.
Did you
never
sense
seen that.
things
Didn't sense
going
it.
wrong?
One guy was out of light, you know.
That's
I just
okay.
think, but that's fine. Do you know what I mean? As the guy said next to me, he goes, "The show must go on." Sort of thing. And I'm like,
The show must go
but
on.
the show didn't go on. The
show
show
didn't.
stopped. They were doing 5 shows.
2026 is the show stops
We were
going.
the guinea pig show. So anyway, the show stopped. So
Yeah.
then, and I was like, so I'd bought the last ticket. I went alone. And, you know, when a show stopped for 20 minutes and you're waiting for them to reset with this girl walking around on the stage, putting a chair there and all of that sort of stuff, you want someone to talk to.
Yes.
So I had no one to
What
talk
about the guy
to.
next to you who said the show must go on?
Yeah, he was talking to his boyfriend. So I just sort of, you know, sort of faced that way. There was an usher standing right next to me.
Yeah.
And so she was just across the aisle. And then I'd noticed down the stairs, there was one of those like health dogs. What are they called? The
service dog.
A service
Guide dog.
Yeah.
Emotional support dog.
Emotional support dog. Beautiful little thing, having a little drink of water. And so I just thought, do you know what? It's a good entry point for conversation with this lady next to me. So I just said,
She was the usher.
She was the usher. So I just said, "Oh, it's really good you let those dogs in here. It's cute."
And
Nothing. She had an earpiece in, so she couldn't hear me. So everyone around me had heard me try to have this conversation with this woman.
oh, Nick.
And I just went in. I just didn't know what to do.
Oh no!
Dying.
Like,
I,
know that
I
feeling.
literally had my bottle of water and I just went,
Oh.
sip, and then put it back down and just sort of sat there.
Do you not have the face
Oh,
you make
Nick.
when you're talking to someone, they don't listen to you or
What
they
do you
don't hear
do?
you? I'm like, oh, no, and they won't hear, and I'll just go.
I
You know,
didn't-
like the half smile,
half
and you
smile.
just look down and you're just like, well.
I just
That
froze.
didn't work.
It didn't work. It's shocking.
Oh.
It's really bad. So yeah.
Do you
it was-
think she definitely didn't hear you or is she just rude?
No, she did. She did not hear me because then I did more actions to get her attention a little bit later on after the sort of
Yeah.
The
my
Did no one
Embarrassing
around
after
you?
I'd gone back to normal temperature.
Oh,
you know.
God, yeah, I overheat in
Yeah,
those
I overheat
circumstances.
when that happens. And I
Yeah.
asked her because because it was 20. Well, I didn't know it was going to be 20 minutes, but because the show had stopped, there was no signal from my phone. I saw they had Wi-Fi, so I'm like, I must have Wi-Fi code.
Yeah.
I must have Wi-Fi, so I have distractions from life.
Yeah.
And I asked her, I just, hey, just come over here, like just stick your own credit card. And she gave me the Wi-Fi code, so I had something to do. So we did talk
Did
eventually.
you say it again about the dog?
I did. I said, we're not going back there.
Because
Oh,
everyone
God.
around you has heard you make the
Everyone
dog
heard.
comment.
Everyone
So
heard.
Making the dog comment again would be like, you know when you're trying to tell a joke, you tell
Yeah.
it and no one's really heard the joke.
Yeah, I've done
You're like,
that.
I'll do it again. And you do it again, they're like, no, we heard you the first time. You're like, oh, God, kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear, Nick. I feel for you. Was it a
was
good
sad.
show, though? Would you recommend going to see it?
It was a great show. They only did 5 shows, 5 concert versions of this show, but hopefully it'll come to London soon.
Okie dokie. So it's on Broadway. It's come
It's on
from...
Broadway. It's called In Pieces. It's really good. It's actually really good.
I didn't have any awkward interactions, but I'm starting to think I'm the person who you have the awkward interactions
Oh, yeah,
with.
you are. You are. You're the one that says the awkward things and then everyone else is feeling awkward.
Am I?
That happens a lot.
Give me an example.
It's like, because you're like your mum. Hi, Sue, if you're listening. You're both so blunt. And sometimes it just...
See, I think I'm just direct, whereas Kate panics. So we were in...
Here's one. Here's got an example.
Okay.
At Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So we'd been told that you and Noah had a guide to take you around the park before, but I hadn't mentioned it. So I didn't know if it was happening. And then when we got there, you went, right, so me and Noah where's the guide? So we'll just have our guide coming around. And I was just a bit like, and I felt immediately uncomfortable because I was like, what if the guide is not, what if I read it wrong? And what if I think that's on me? And I was like, what if there is no guide? And what if I read it wrong? And then there is no guide. And then you're just presuming that you've got a guide and they think you're being rude by asking for a guide, even though you don't have one. That wasn't the case. You had one and it was all okay in the end.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I think you already know Bodge is blunt. It's fine. You can just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just know it.
No,
'Cause
that's a really shit example. Look, there are examples.
She's just pulling out anything that she can have a go at me for.
There are examples. You say things.
Listen,
and
I am
sometimes
blunt. I am absolutely blunt. And I've had a few times in life when people are like, you can't say that. I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, can I or can't I?
Go on, give us an example.
We'll call him James from now on.
I remember once, this is years ago, I was working in Faliraki and my mate Craig will remember this. We went for dinner before work, but the dinner was taking absolutely ages and we were going to be late. And I was like trying to get the waiter's attention. And he looked at me and I made the international sign for hurry up, which is like twiddle your fingers like this. And Craig was just absolutely, he was like, you can't do that.
That is so rude.
It was quite rude. But they were very late with the food. So I felt like if you're late with the food and you're not paying us attention, you're going to get the hurry up sign.
Can you imagine someone doing that to you? Hurry up.
I probably wouldn't do it now. That was 20-year-old Bodge.
Yeah.
Definitely more uncivilized than 42-year-old Bodge.
You just do that to me instead now.
Wow.
No, what I do to you is I take the phone call and you're like, I'm going to be an hour and a half late. And I just go, okay, well, we'll see when we see you. See, I've learned.
You have.
I've learned.
So we're off to Budapest tomorrow. I'm very excited.
Oh, good.
Going to go and visit your dad, my father-in-law, Noah's granddad, Alex, who looks around 60, even though he's 82.
He does. And Noah's never been to Budapest.
Oh, that's cute.
So I wanted her to go. She went to Brno last year or the year before, can't remember, and where mum's from. Mm-hmm. And now she's going to Budapest where dad lives.
She finds it hilarious that it's in a country called Hungary.
Which is funny if you're 5.
It is funny.
That is funny.
What?
Oh, it is.
We're going to Hungary? Yes. She went, are there going to be TVs on the back of the seats on the aeroplane? I was like, no. It's EasyJet. It is not.
No, it's BA.
Is it British? Well, whatever. It's a short haul. It's
There's
not a long
still no
haul.
TV, yeah.
So, unlucky, son. But she's really excited, although slightly nervous. She keeps telling me how nervous she is because I've basically booked us an activity to do. We're going to a Hungarian chimney cake workshop. So we're going to bake.
Specific.
What is a chimney cake?
A chimney cake is a traditional Hungarian cake, famous in Hungary, which Bodge has probably had. You're half Hungarian. You must have
I'm
had
not
it.
really Hungarian. I'm Czech. Czech. Like that's what.
Sorry. What?
So
You're half Czech, half
I
Hungarian.
spent more time in the Czech Republic, and I speak Czech. Like I went to Czech Republic every summer for like 10 years or something like that. Like
Okey-dokey.
I am basically ethnically Czech, shall we say?
Yeah, but
whereas Hungary, I went to like a couple of times when I was growing up.
But you've been to visit your dad in Budapest. Have you never had chimney cake before?
Not that I remember, but it looks a bit like a churro.
Oh.
It does look pretty good.
I was just imagining it to look like a Victoria sponge.
They definitely won't do a gluten-free version.
No, they won't.
Almost definitely.
But it's all about, I thought it'd be nice to do some activities with Bodge's dad and Noah together.
Thank you for booking.
However, there is a bit of an issue. So the workshop says strictly no under 7s. So Noah's just turned 5. She is way out of that bracket. But I was like, she's a mature 5-year-old. She listens. She sticks to the rules. I'm presuming that they don't want any under 7s because they don't want loads of toddlers running around and screaming and causing havoc. She's quite sensible, isn't she? She'll listen. She'll follow instructions. She abides by the rules. So I've been saying to her, so we're going to this workshop. You're going to make a lovely, delicious cake, which you get to eat afterwards, but it is for over 7s. So we're going to have to pretend that you're 7. And she said, what? So you want me to lie? And I'm like, it's a little white lie.
Oh, God.
It's a teeny tiny white lie.
Stressful for her. She does not lie.
So yesterday we're on our way home from the train station and I was like, how old are you? She went 7. I went, what's your date of birth? She went, 2019, February. I was like, who's the shortest girl in the class? She was like, me.
You're doing her a full backstory.
Yeah, but none of these questions will be asked by these people. So what's going to happen? We're going to walk in and go, oh, hi, is she 7? And are you going to just say yes?
So there might be an insurance issue with, under 7s, maybe.
Cake making.
Well, but do you know how they're made? You've
No.
not done your research.
She's not done any
Do you?
research.
She's not done it. Yes.
Go on.
Because while you've been here, I've been here.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Go on.
Yeah.
How are they made? Blowtorch.
So they are, no, but it's a chimney cake. What do you think a chimney cake is? Because you're
Does it
thinking.
look like a chimney or is it
so
baked
it's
in a
like
chimney?
this. Yeah, right. But it's.
It's like what,
but
Nick?
What?
It's like that.
But it's
Grated
rolled.
Parmesan.
It's rolled around a wooden thing. So
Yep.
you make a long thing.
Like a rolling pin.
Yeah, rolled around a wooden pin. And then where do you put it?
Up your bum.
In the oven.
Nope.
In a fire.
Deep fry.
Well, Noah's not going to use a deep fat fryer. I'll be doing that bit
Okay,
for her.
fine. Well, I'm just saying
That's
there's
probably
age.
why,
That's
yeah.
probably why there's age limits.
She's going to be fine. She's as tall as a 6-year-old.
She is.
She's as mature as an 8-year-old, and she's got the vocabulary of a 97-year-old woman. I don't know why we're worrying.
But she
She'll be
bakes
absolutely fine.
She bakes like a 2-year-old. She's going to come out, her hands covered in like deep fat. She's like, I thought this would be good. Where are the keys to put into the plug socket? She's currently on a full, like, let me see how I can hurt myself vibe.
Anyway, I thought it'd be nice because your dad's 82. He gets tired of walking. It's a nice hour activity where we're stood, baking, having fun.
Yeah.
Well-
And can I say, I've spent the last 2 days booking dinners for us
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
and making sure that everywhere has a vegan and a vegetarian option, has something Noah will eat. I mean, it's
Hard to find.
Budapest, listen, they love their meat. Oh my God, it's all pork knuckles and steaks and
Is it?
schnitzels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to eat fish on this holiday, I think.
I don't have to do anything if I don't want to do
You
it.
don't have to do anything, but if you want to eat, you're gonna have to eat fish.
If I want to eat, I'll just eat what's on the menu that not
Cabbage.
fish or meat. I'll
Yeah.
eat
Cabbage?
vegetables.
Would they do some cabbage?
Oh my
Cabbage.
God,
I'm going to
cabbage,
take
yeah.
a lot of snacks with me. I'm going to take lots of nuts for protein.
Okay.
I'm going
Right.
to take lots of.
Because I'm vegan.
I'm going to take lots of snacks. I don't know what else I'm going to take,
Just
Just
you'll find them
nuts.
out.
but I'll take some snacks that
She's
just
gonna take
will
some
up the
snacks.
protein.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll take some tofu.
It'd be good. Listen,
Yeah, just
It's
carry
a
on tofu.
Could you just fry this for me?
have you seen those people who get on planes and they're
Yes.
like, "Oh, I'm just enjoying my block of butter." They'll eat butter. They're people
What?
who only eat meat and fat. It's like a keto diet. And they'll very occasionally on Instagram, I'll be flicking through and it's like, join me on my trip when I take my own carry-on food. And it's like, they'll have a block of butter.
What's
they'll-
wrong with people?
There's so much. There's so
There's
much.
so- yeah, where
Honestly,
do we
the list is
begin?
endless.
People are now snacking on butter.
Butter and like
That's so
taking their
bad.
own like raw meat onto planes. I'm just like, this is a fucking health
Okay, you
hazard,
can't
isn't
do
it?
that. You're not allowed to take raw meat onto planes. How are they smuggling that?
Americans.
Shirley, can you move up a little bit? Because Baxter would like to lay down on the bed and you're just taking up all the room. You're like Bodge the other night at Disneyland. Honestly, took up the whole bed. I turned out I was on the edge of the bed and he was like hugging a pillow. And I was like, can you and your pillow just back
But you
off?
have to get intimacy from somewhere, don't you?
Exactly.
so it's the pillow.
Shall we do what's on our plate this week?
Mm.
What's on our plate this week?
Yeah, we shall.
I haven't cooked.
I haven't cooked.
So, I mean,
Nicky.
I was looking after the dogs and you came home and I thought, do you know what? They've been in the home of the pastry. So I thought we should have something nice and healthy,
Yeah.
light and easy,
Yes.
right? For dinner.
Yes.
So we did some vegetable kebabs with halloumi. And we also had a side of rice. I did some char grilled corn.
Mm.
So good.
Which is just, in the oven. And then I also did some prawns for us.
Yes.
I just did some pan-fried prawns. It was just a little sort of, as we enter summer, you just...
It felt
meals,
quite barbecue-y.
Meals get a bit lighter.
Yeah, we're
Meals
getting
get a little
into-
bit lighter. And you're getting into that fear where you want to do that. So,
Well, we got a barbecue the other week. I'm setting it up, so we'll have it next week. So should we do something on the barbie for
let's.
next week?
I just like that. I do like a barbecue.
Of course you do.
Well, I'm
You're not
Australian.
a moron.
I'm Australian.
Can I tell you what I saw a video of the other day, which we might want to consider?
Go on.
Talk to me.
Brining. Do you know
Oh,
much
yes.
about brining?
No.
Brining, you essentially submerge the meat
In salt.
in salt and water. You can
Correct.
do a dry brine, which is just salt, or wet.
Yeah.
You put it in water with flavors, aromatics, salt, all things like that. You leave it for like, I actually don't know how long.
Could be days.
Okay. We won't leave our meat for days.
We won't leave our meat
But anyway,
for
you
days.
take it out, and then when you cook it, it retains all the moisture.
Is it
and has
specifically
flavour.
for meat brining? You don't brine like a vegetable kebab?
You can brine
Would you brine it?
fish.
Okay, fine. Anyway, I look forward to
What's
next
no-
week, something on the barbecue.
So should we brine?
Yeah, let's brine.
Let's brine.
In brine.
Tuna and brine.
Right.
Oh, yeah, in the can.
Yeah.
I
So
always
it's-
wondered what that was.
It's that. It's a salty
I always went for
thing.
spring water.
Did you?
Yeah.
I always went for the olive oil one.
The sunflower oil.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
olive oil if they had it.
Okay, so you'll brine something next week, but Nick's vegetable kebabs were delicious.
Yeah, good.
The halloumi and the veggies
It's just
was
good.
nice.
Yeah, it's just simple,
it felt,
light.
Yeah, and it felt, the clocks have gone forward.
I know.
We've got lighter evenings.
Isn't it?
It felt like a summer dish,
Yeah.
perfect for lighter evenings
A little-
and warmer weather.
Exactly.
It was
It'll doff
7
to the heart.
degrees when we had it.
Yeah, no,
but
it's still, but
that's not the point.
Yeah, it's all about here.
Yeah.
That's your brain.
We'll pop the recipe up online. Not that you need a recipe for doing kebabs. You just do your
Just throw
thing.
whatever you want on it.
Throw everything
Just throw
on.
whatever
Come
you
on,
want
you're
on
all
it.
grown up, so you
And then
figure
when
it
we
out.
say we'll put a recipe up.
We'll put it up 7 days
listen,
later.
They're all
It'll get
adults.
up.
They're
Do you know,
adults.
a lot of people made the pav. Love the look of the pav. So
yeah.
Has
yeah.
anyone made it? Have we got evidence?
I'm
or
sure
they just
somebody-
like it?
No, someone just said all they can think of is Fab Pals now.
Oh,
People are
that
very
was Catherine Bays.
Hey, Catherine.
She says, "Great pod, guys. I'm now craving a pav." I think a lot of people have. If you haven't yet seen Nick's pav, get on
Hmm.
to Instagram, Bodge and Kate, and have a look at the video. I've dreamt about it ever since. I think
Mum
we-
had like
All the
8
servings.
portions.
Well, she came around the next day because she picked up
Oh,
Noah from
yeah.
school, and then I got the remaining pav out of the fridge, and I went, "Here you go, Sue," and I just put it in front of her as a joke with a spoon. I didn't cut her off a bit because I thought it'd be funny if I just
Yeah.
give her this huge slab of pav because she
Gone.
just lives on vegetables.
She does.
5 minutes later, it was gone. She was
And
going
also-
upstairs for a
And also
poo.
then I got home.
funny.
I had dinner, and I was like, all right, I'll get the pav. And you went, there's none left. And I had it at the same moment as I did with the crackers and the
the
smoked salmon.
salmon.
I was like, they've eaten it all again.
Oh,
They haven't
no.
left any for me. But it was, then you said my mum ate it all, and it's like, fair
It's all
enough.
her
It is
fault.
Her
birthday
birthday,
cake.
her
It is.
pav.
Yeah.
I sent the video that we've got on our Instagram at Bodge and Kate. Give us a follow. And I sent the video to my mum because I was talking last
Aw.
time about how it made me feel like family and it was a really beautiful sort of day with you guys. And so I sent her the video of it thinking,
she
God,
online?
good luck to her getting it on Instagram. Somehow she'd watched it. Good
Yay!
luck to your mum. She said it looks scrumptious and very successful.
It was.
Full stop. Whose birthday was it? Kiss, hug, kiss, hug.
Aw.
Oh.
So-
If Kate,
Hi,
if Kate
Sue.
sent it to her own mum, she would have gone, oh, that's nice. Show 'em back your nails, Kate.
Did you say it's Sue? I've got a
did.
new mum now.
Yeah, we've got a new mum, Sue.
It was a success. It was delicious. Please
great.
make another one for the summer.
Yeah, well, it's such a good summer thing.
Isn't it?
Ah,
It
lovely.
screams summer. Hey, if you're sad about sweet treats, Bodge, I found when Nick and
Go on.
I sorted out my wardrobe, my walk-in wardrobe over the weekend.
This doesn't
'cause-
bode well for things I want to eat.
well,
Wow.
you'd be surprised.
You'd be.
We sorted out my wardrobe and I found 2 items that I bought just before Christmas that I hid in my wardrobe because I was going to give them to you as part of your Christmas presents.
Okay.
And they're sweet treats. Remember when I went to the Ideal Home Show with my mum
Yeah.
and dad at Christmas? They have these chocolate bars, and these chocolate bars have names on. So it's like, oh, if you know somebody who's bold, you could buy them that. This one says Boldy on it. It's a big chocolate bar about the
Right.
size of a giant dairy milk.
Lovely.
And then I bought this one for Nick because I thought it'd be funny.
Wait.
It's not funny. It's
it says,
rude.
It says
That's rude.
wanker if you're,
It does
if
say
you're on
wanker.
audio.
Does say wanker,
But it's
yeah.
Just say
look,
wanker.
it looks like it's got all the fonts from different chocolate bars.
Clever.
So
Does
there
it
you
have
go.
a sell by date?
Thank you.
It looks kind of melted and then
It wouldn't have
reformed and
been.
then melted
It
again.
wouldn't have been melted because it's been in my walk-in wardrobe, which is freezing because there's no heating in that
True.
room.
Yeah, so
It
that's
doesn't say sell by date. I say we open it up,
Yeah.
we give it a whirl. There's your chocolate bars.
Thanks
Merry
very
Christmas
much.
and a
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year. There you go.
He caught it. Well
Cheeky
done.
chocolate, it says on the front.
Cheeky
Is that what it's
chocolate.
from? Cheeky
yeah,
chocolate.
inside is a 100-gram Galaxy chocolate bar.
Oh, it's
Same.
Galaxy.
So it's
Yeah.
just Galaxy.
£1.69 retail offer.
Oh, there it is. You take off the sleeve and it's the actual Galaxy chocolate bar.
Yeah, £1.69. How much did you pay
Hilarious.
for them?
£5 each.
Fuck off.
I know.
Sorry.
Robbing bastards.
Yeah, no.
They are cheeky.
They are cheeky.
They are cheeky chocolate
are
bars.
cheeky.
We're just giving them a free ad. You can get absolutely anything on there, like really bad swear words.
Really
There
naughty
was a
ones.
C one and
Bad
everything.
ones.
There was a C word and everything.
That's a bit much.
This week's show is dedicated to Rihanna. Hi, Rihanna, if you're listening or watching. She says, please can Kate talk about her experience on Celebrity Coach Trip on the pod?
We don't have time for
I
that
feel like
now.
it's going to give us all the lols. Her giving us the inside scoop on Brendan and Co. I'll be quick. I'll be brief. I did Celebrity Coach Trip around 8 years ago, 10 years ago. It was just before lockdown, wasn't it?
Yes.
Pre-kids, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. I stupidly hadn't watched Celebrity Coach Trip. And I presumed that you only filmed on the coach. So when my agent, Becca, said, do you want to do celebrity coach trip? I went, how long are you on the coach for? And they were like, only 5 hours a day. And I'm like, great.
Yeah.
No, you do all activities and stuff. They had us filming from 6 a.m. till midnight. It was brutal. And it was a savage for your confidence, because you were trying to make people like you so they wouldn't vote you off the coach. That's how it works. And then 2 people get voted off every week. And you just want people to like you, and then you're really paranoid that people are going to vote you off. So I was just internally dying and feeling like people didn't like me the whole trip. It was exhausting.
Yeah, you phoned me crying.
Brendan was amazing. He made it for me. Like, I loved him. He was such a nice guy. But I was exhausted. The filming days were long. I felt really like no one liked me, and like I didn't want to be on the coach. However, we did get to experience an amazing trip around Southern Europe.
It was like
wasn't Southern Europe. It was
Italy.
Italy.
Northern Italy.
Northern Italy. We went to Pisa. We started off in Pisa, and then we drove along. It's called the something coast.
The
I can't
Amalfi?
remember.
No.
It wasn't the Amalfi Coast.
Oh my God.
But anyway, going
Is
back
it the Cinque
towards...
Terre?
No, yeah, it was that way.
Yeah,
but
the
you didn't go
Just
there.
lovely. A lovely
Beautiful
part of the
around
world that
there.
I cannot
Lovely.
remember. So lovely, I forgot the name.
Yeah, so
It was
lovely.
gorgeous, but
Yeah,
it was
love it.
stressful.
Sounds
And
it.
I found the days very intense.
Who was your partner?
Aaron Kraskell.
Aaron
Oh,
Crash.
He's the
right.
funny guy on social media. He was lovely. The crew were lovely and the people were nice. It was a tough show. Cue the Daily Mail comments.
Yeah. She doesn't know she's born.
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the headline.
They'll dig it
Go
up.
on.
Kate Lawler reveals hell
Yeah.
on...
Former celebrity coach trip.
Yeah.
Former Big Brother.
It was good. Anyway,
It was good.
It was good.
Rihanna also says, love the pod. Tell Bodge I'm a Speedy G fan.
Oh, nice. Speed Garage.
Speed Garage fan.
Yeah. Wah, 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 wah.
Do your MC voice.
Inside the ride.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Rihanna? Shout out to Rihanna in your Speedy
We
G
love
voice.
Shout out to Lady Rihanna on the phone line.
I love that.
Yep.
And I think Nick is just wonderful. He has the most positive, feel-good vibes.
Oh, bless you.
Isn't that lovely?
Bless you, Rihanna.
And she ends there. Tell Bodge
that's
and
it.
Speedy nothing about me. Okay. Fine. Love you too, Rihanna. Thank you so much. No.
loves it.
She's
She
wanting me
loves
to
it.
talk
She
about
loves it.
somebody's
She
coach
loves
trip. Thank you for all of your ratings and your reviews. Thank you to Nick for cooking gorgeous kebabs. Just one more thing.
Just how do you want to do this? Because we have the
we
new
have
jingle lined up, don't we?
Say it.
For just one more thing.
Which is very specific.
For just one more thing?
It's not quite just one more thing.
What is it then?
Do you want to play it, Tommy?
Bodge looks happy. Let's put a stop to that.
And this is based on many things, but the reason it kind of came into mind was last night when I was sat on the sofa. Me and Kate were sat there. You
Sorry,
were there.
I
Can
was
we just stop? Can I hear that jingle again? Does it say Bodge looks happy? Let's put a stop to that.
Yes.
Bodge looks happy. Let's put a stop to that.
It's genius.
And so I was sat on the sofa and Shirley jumped up and sat next to me, leaning on me. And I went, oh, it's really nice that she's doing that. And what did you say?
I said she's only sitting there because there was no room next to me, which was factually correct.
And what I realised is that quite often I'll say, oh, this is a nice thing that's happened. And Kate would be like, you do look a bit happy now, so let me just take the wind out of your sails.
Yeah.
Let me deflate you and let me take you down a peg or two.
Do I?
You do.
So did I do that last night by
You did that
saying
last night.
she's only sitting there because there wasn't room next
What
to
was
me?
the other
It was
example?
the beard. It was the beard.
Oh,
was
that's
like,
it, yeah.
You shaved your beard and you looked really handsome, but she said, before you looked like you were from the Twits.
Yeah.
And I went a bit far, but you lay in. It's the shit sandwich. You got to close it sometimes.
This is the jingle inspired by the open shit sandwich.
Okay, so every week you're going to talk about a moment that I made you feel unhappy when you were feeling happy.
I hope, yes,
How I brought you down each
how you
week,
brought me
yeah?
down.
How you brought me
I
down.
hope we don't have to use it, but should you do it in the kind of midst of the podcast, Tommy's there in the back room. He's got his finger poised over the button.
That's it.
As soon as he hears you bringing me down a peg or two unnecessarily, it's coming on.
Okie dokie. I'll try my best not to. Thank you for listening.
It's a good jingle.
It's a great
really good
jingle.
jingle.
Great jingle.
Who
isn't
made
it?
that?
AI, sadly. Sorry if ever I put out of work.
Sorry.
I didn't have a barbershop quartet on hand.
Until next week, let's go meet our friends for lunch. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I've been Kate. He's been Bodge.
I have.
That guy's Nick. Baxter and Shirley, are you ready to go? Let's go. Bye.
'Cause Bodge